Hi, Mario.
How are you?
I'm good.
Did you go to the wedding yesterday?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw photos. Elaine,
Yeah,
of course.
everybody was happy.
Yeah. Well, she was not anymore a little chick, no?
No, I think she's 37.
Wow.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. She's happy looking, nice couple. Hi, Alan.
Hi, how are you over Shabbos? Good.
Alan, you have to mute because your house is a balagan.
Why's that?
You have to mute.
Yeah, okay, when you get started. Meanwhile, I have to hear what
Okay.
everybody has to say, yeah?
All right.
You want me to contribute too?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I'll go mute.
No, this
Hey,
is
Walter.
Walter. Vevo.
Yeah, Mario,
Yes, Walter.
how are you?
Good, and you?
Good. I hope this is a garata. It doesn't take too long.
Well, you have a
Say it
date?
again?
I actually do, in case you didn't know. Harold, what's happening,
Yes.
buddy?
Same old, getting ready for Shabbos. It's always good for that.
Where are you, in the desert?
No, I'm home.
You're home.
Yep, I'm home.
Herschel is home. Okay.
Hey, Ernie.
Hi,
Ernie, how are you?
hi.
Okay. Nice, I got it to this, Ernie, you know.
Right. So Rebbe, Amarle Lechzi Mar, we're on Nun Aleph, Amid Aleph, 51. Lechzi Mar de Chabrida Bina Shakilna. I'm going to take multiple baskets. Shokal Dikula Rabba, Chafi Kurfa Safkal Reshe. He took baskets made out of wooden planks and covered them in pitch, put them on his head. V'azul v'amar lein told Rebbe lechali mar boin giri chiti darshin ba. And you can pay me back the 40 bushels of. He was trying to make him laugh. Achvech Rebbe. Rebbe, it was a funny sight. Rebbe laughed. Amar le lavas but Rebbe told him not to make him laugh. Amar le chiti darshina konisivna. I'm just taking the wheat that you owe me. Amar bar kapar labar to the Rebbe. Bar kapar said to the daughter of Rebbe, "L'macha shtina chama b'rikuda davucha u'v'kirkene dimecha." Tomorrow I'm going to drink wine with dancing with your father. And your mother is going to
Thinking.
give me to drink wine. Ben Eloshach, and therefore the story goes, Ben Eloshach Chasnei. Ben Eloshach was the son of Rebbe. Asher Gadol Hava. He was wealthy. Azamne lebehilula of Rebbe Shimon Berebbe. he invited him to the wedding of his son, Reb Shimon. Amarle Bar Kapor Rebbe. In the party, Bar Kapor told Rebbe, why does it say, when it comes to homosexuality, toeva? Masha Amar lo Rebbe dahachi. Rebbe gave him a whole bunch of tirutzim, and Parcha Bar Kapor and Bar Kapor shlugged them all up. Amar le Pershia ad. Okay, so you tell me, why does it say toeva? Amar le Teisi divyaschi tirmi l'netula. First, have your wife come and give me a cup of wine. So she came and poured him a cup of wine. Amarle, so Bar Kapor sent to Rebbe, kum rokedli, the emelcha, come dance with me, then I'll give you the explanation. Hachyam Rachmana, toeva is toa ateba. It's a abbreviation for the words, you're making a mistake in this kind of relation. Having relations with a man instead of a woman. So then they got to a second cup. Lakas achrina amerle, my tevel. It says by mishkav behema, having relations with an animal, tevel hu. So what does tevel have to do with having relations with an animal? Amerle, he in yona kadma. Again, Rebbe gave him all sorts of tirutzim. And Bar Kapor shlugged them all up. Amerle, Ividli sha'omer lacha. Okay, drink with me a glass of wine. Have your wife bring me a glass of wine. He did all of the same thing. Avad, he did it. Amerle tevelhu means avlin yeshba. It means, is there some special spice to this kind of sexual relation with an animal? Is the pleasure of this bia with an animal so different? Why is it so special? That's the lashon of tevel. Okay, Omar le umay zima. When it says that if you live with a woman and her daughter at the same time, it's referred to as zima. Omar le ivid bei yone kadma. Do the whole thing that you did before with the dancing and the wine. Avad. V'amar leim, Bar Kapor told him, Zima means zu mahi. He doesn't know who's his wife and who's the daughter of his wife. It's a mix-up. That's Zima. Meanwhile, this wealthy guy Ben Alasha was an invited guest to Rebbe's wedding. Lo yochel ben also lemishba. He couldn't stand that Bar Kapor was being mavazer Rebbe like this. Not only that, Rebbe was mashpil himself. Come the nafak hu ve'in semitamon. So he and his wife walked out. Now, where is Ben Alasha mentioned? The Tanya. Lo l'chidem pizer Ben Alasha's ma'osa. Ben Alasha would pay a fortune to have a certain kind of haircut. It was like cornrows. He wanted to show the haircut that the Kohen Gadol would wear. Pasuk in Yechezkel. Tana ke'ein lulinus, like cornrows. Malunus amira tisparti chidosa. It's a very special kind of hairdo. The head of one hair goes to the root of the other hair. And that's the way the Kohen Gadol used to take a haircut. By the way, tomorrow the daf will be at 7:00, and then we'll learn the Navi Shir at 7:30.
I thought the blacks were the only ones that make cornhair. They created it, but you see, it comes from the Gemara, so they
Right.
They don't have.
The Mishnah talked about the dalas haramutza, a zucchini or a gourd. My dalas haramutza, Shmuel kara karkuzoi. It's not cooked the proper way. Rabashi Omar, dalas hatmuna beremetz. It was, the gourd is heated up by sticking it into like a straw, hot straw. Eser vin Ravashi. Rav Nechemia Omer Dalas Aramis he. Dalas mitzvahs. It's an Aramean zucchini. It's an Egyptian zucchini, which is kloim imayivot, which is like hybrid with a Greek zucchini, and kloim iman remutza, which seems to be pshat that this dalas remutza is not the way you cook it, but it's a certain type of gourd. Tiufta, okay, it's a kasha on the way Ravashi explained. Hanoider b'maisa kedera. If a person takes a neder, I'm not going to eat from maisa kedera. Ein osra b'maisa ratachto. You can't eat foods that the main way you prepare it is in a pot. Anything that goes into a pot, means even if you finish it up by frying it or by baking it, even if you just started it in a kedera, we don't care how you finish it up, it would all be usher. If he says anything that goes into a pot, usher gam b'yord le'ilfus. So he would be prohibited in something that would be fried. Because these dating, because these things before it's fried, it's put into a pan, that they would do something to it before they fry it. But if he makes a neder yored le'ilfus, mutter b'yord le'kedera. Not everything that's fried is cooked in the kedera first. And then noder ben nasa b'kedera. If he uses the words nasa b'kedera, mutter b'nasas bilfus, that which is made in a frying pan that he would be allowed to eat. If he says nasa b'ilfus, mutter b'nasa b'kedera. If he was specific, anything that's made in a frying pan, he'd be permitted to eat something that's made in a pot. If he says anything that goes into an oven, ein osar el b'pas. In general, people would refer to things made in. They were always referring to some kind of bread. Something is yored l'toner. You're talking about pas. However, if he says kol ma'isa toner alai, anything that's made, any things not just yored l'toner, but ma'isa toner, also anything. Even you put a kugel in there, you put a piece of cake or anything, not just bread. Nun aleph amud beis, Mishnah. Let's say you make a neder minat kavush. Kavush means pickle. Now, in general, people use the word kavush to refer to what we say. What do we mean pickles? We mean cucumbers. We mean vegetables that were soaked. I mean, the word pickle really refers to the process that you take a cucumber and you put it and you pickle it. So it's the same thing. Kvushim, in the time of the Gemara, they meant pickles, meaning brined cucumbers. So if somebody takes a neder minat kavush, ein osra minat kavush shel yerek. It's only vegetables or cucumbers. However, kavush ani toim, if he says anything pickled, then he would, even you couldn't eat a pickled corned beef. Osra b'kol hakvush. Same thing regarding the word shaluk. Shaluk means heavily soaked. In general, they would soak meat. They would soak other things, but that usually wasn't referred to. But if you say shaluk shani toim, I'm not going to eat anything soaked. So also b'chol hashlukim. Omar Avi Ravashi, Omar dichvish mai. That which is pickled, or the shlik, or the tzli, or the mliach. What does he mean? Boy, it's a teku. We don't have an answer. Now, if he says minat tzli, ein osr minat tzli shel basar, roast. You say that I'm not going to eat a roast. Now, even in English usage, when someone says I'm going to eat a roast, it usually refers to roast meat, right? Like a roast, like a brisket or something. That's usually what a roast is. So it's the same concept here. Ein osra minat tzli shel basar, div Rabbi Yehuda. But tzli shani toyim, I'm not going to eat anything roasted. Osra b'chol hatzlui. Then anything that's roasted, even if it's not meat, would be prohibited. Then mina maliyach. I'm not going to eat from salted, that usually refer to salted sardines. Ein asur maliach shel dag, or herring. But then if you say maliach shenitum, asur b'cholam, anything that's salted. Beef jerky is salted, so you may not be able to eat that if you said maliach. Dag dogim shanitoyim. Asur ben being doing big time. You wouldn't be able to eat big fish, little fish. Ben beluchim, ben tfelim, whether it's salted, whether it's bland. Ben chayim, ben mevushalim, whether they're raw. You see, they ate sushi, whether they were cooked. Umutter b'toris trufol v'tzir. But he would be able to eat, they would chop up little fish into small pieces. And then tzir is like fish juice. That's not included when people use the word dag. But hanoide minat sachana, the word sachana, which is a mixture of whole fish and chopped up fish, asr b'toris trufa. Then he wouldn't be able to eat this dish called toris trufa, which is chopped up fish. However, mutter b'tzir uva muryas. Tzir is fish juice. Muryas is also sort of fatty fish juice. Hanoide mi toris trufa asr b'tzir uva muryas. However, if you use the word toris trufa, I guess this had a lot of fish juice in it. You would not be able to eat fish juice. I'm not going to eat dag. Also, big dag usually refers to big fish, not little fish. Dagosh anitoyim, that usually refers to small fish. Dagim ktanim, mutter big doilim. If you use both words, dag dagosh anitoyim, also bein big doilim, bein ktanim. Amalei Rav Papa Labai mimai the dog shanitoyim gadol. Where is the source that dog refers to big fish? T'chsiv by Yonah, by Manashem dag gadol livlo es Yonah. Freik the Gemara Baksiv Vayispal Yonah Lashem Elokav Mea Dagah. I thought you said Dagah means small fish. So the Gemara says Ali Kasha Dilma Pati Dogadol Boy Dakat. Maybe a big fish swallowed him, but spit him out, and he was swallowed again by a little fish. Ella, so when it says by the Eser Makois, Vehadagah Asher by Yor Mesa, the fish died when it turned to blood. It means only the little fish died. Ella daga mashma gdol mashma means big fish and little fish. However, in the Nedarim all achar lasha bnei adam. When it comes to Nedarim, most people, human usage with the word dag refer to big fish only. And then anoider ben etzachana. Amar Ravina Ravashi Amar harei tzichin mai. What if I want tzichin? I'm not going to eat tzichin. Is that sachana or is it something else? T-boy. Okay, we'll stop here. This Mishnah we'll learn tomorrow with the new Daf.
Oh, yeah.
When a guy tells you he caught a fish, he doesn't tell you